It looks like right now, Brian, we've got Ashima Shiraishi on the left and Alex Johnson on the right. Ashima is our youngest competitor at 13 years old, and she is also one of the most comfortable on this wall, judging from her performance yesterday. Tell us a little bit about Alex.
Yeah, Alex Johnson, 25 years old, from Hudson, Wisconsin. Been competing, I would have to say, probably longer than Ashima has been alive. Alex has been a World Cup champion for bouldering. She's won a couple of World Cup bouldering events. She loves to work this crowd here.
And now Alex was vocal with me yesterday about her nervousness on this wall. She was a little afraid of doing this. She's mostly a boulderer, which means she rarely climbs as high as she is right now, halfway up the wall. But she's looking good. And, of course, Ashima is just performing very fluidly as always. Alex asking for support from the crowd, and she's getting it.
Yeah, Chris, I was really surprised and impressed with Ashima's performance yesterday. She topped out the wall in both her qualifying runs and didn't really seem to hesitate at all, which is just so impressive. Somebody her size and her age not afraid of this 55-foot wall at all.
Yeah, and as we know from our I was going to say performance, but I wouldn't call what we did a performing on the wall today. It is certainly scary. And right now, Brian, I'm a little surprised that Alex is going for it, and she's well ahead of Ashima.
I think Alex knows from the qualifying round yesterday that if she wants to beat Ashima, she's going to have to get to the top first. She's not going to be able to outlast Ashima at all.
That's right, and right now what we're doing, this is the finals round, so whoever does not win this round is not going to continue.
That's right, every round is sudden death.
Yeah, so I'm really surprised that Ashima is hesitating this much right now. She's looking a little nervous.
Yeah, she definitely does not look as comfortable as she was yesterday, but she has a habit of pulling things out like that.
And there she goes, and now, yeah, she has one more gigantic move ahead of her, and she'll be tied with Alex.
Really impressive how they're moving through this steep part of the wall. It's where the height really starts to get to you. Can't look down at all.
And Brian, again, I'm glad I didn't get this high when I got to climb on this wall today, because it was terrifying below this point.
We have a real battle forming here, Chris. Alex actually looks really comfortable right now. She's a few moves ahead of Ashima. See if Alex can pull the first few moves on this head wall. She'll be in great position to move on to the next round.
Yeah, this is impressive. You know, Brian, and there goes Alex. I was going to say that sometimes being a veteran is what it comes down to, but right now Ashima is perhaps glad that she's been taking her time, and now she's going to have a chance just to go at her own pace. No competition to the top of the wall. As long as she gets to as high as where Alex was, she will be the one to move on.
Yep. Got to pass that high point, and she'll be in our next round. Crowd really starting to build here in Park City.
And here goes Ashima, just still taking her time because, and her feet are cutting. She's just really enjoying this, I think. Again, she's looking a little more tired than I thought she'd look, but there she goes confidently on the final head wall. She's climbing into the sun, looking great. And I think she's feeling more confident now that it's not as steep. She's going to make it to the top of the wall. And there she goes. Ashima Shiraishi, our youngest competitor, made it to the top of the wall, our first female to the top.
13 years old. That is awesome. You're watching the future of climbing right there. 13 years old.
Actually, Claire made it to the top first, so Ashima is our second female to the top.
Doing this giant jump, so please.
She's tossing her chalk bag down, and now she's going to get ready. In yesterday's qualifiers, Ashima was pretty nervous. In fact, the last time she jumped off the top, she did what she's doing now, which is down climbing a few moves before jumping off. It's a long way up, and it looks a long way down. Here she goes. She's down climbing the route. This is unbelievable. I wonder how far she'll go. And that's a big plunge for someone that small.